Hello everyone, welcome to our episode 4.
So on this episode, we have Genny Yeo.
Hello everyone. Yeah, so thank you so much for taking your time to be here. We are currently in Singapore office, so I just told you from JB today so that we can do this recording for everybody. Because from JB coming to Singapore, I think it's very common for Joharians come in Singapore, they find better job opportunity. Yes, So, but for you, we are Singapore, you have a good job that you have right now. You achieve what that you want to be part of, like Team Globalstars and being part of this.
Yeah, so for myself, Singaporean, usually we have a formula: study hard, work hard, find a good job, right? And then climb the corporate ladder. And like what you mentioned, actually, all my life, I think I'm very lucky to meet very good bosses and also career opportunities as well to switch. But I come to a point where, in my 30s, I start to feel that, I'm trying to look for a way out to break out of the rat race. Because every day in, day out, is very stressful. It's very stressful to work in a corporate environment in Singapore, especially every day. You have to face a lot of challenges, a lot of deadlines and all that. So I worked over 20 years as an employee working for someone. So really, I don't know what to do. So I'm looking for something that I can work on, a platform where I can work on, or business I can work on without compromising, my livelihood. That means I can still be able to support my family, myself, and all that. Yeah, so I think after working so hard for so long, I always ask myself the question: do I really want to continue working like that for another 20, 30 years? And the answer was actually no. It was actually very scary. The kind of part is very scary. I'm not sure about you, but in my 20s, everything was okay. Post back, I work hard and I can do OT and all that. But when you reach 30, you reach 40, then the fear of losing a job, losing a source of income as we get older, or when we have fall sick and all that, is really, really very scary for me. Come to work and come to a point where it is actually taking a toll on my health. So I feel very stressful. My health got worse, and I always fall sick, overweight and things like that. I can't sleep well, and all this is actually very damaging for my body. So how am I going to survive for another 20, 30, 40 years down the road, and then to be there for my family? So it's what the fear that actually make me feel that I need to change.
I think it's true, especially when you were younger, right? You never hit you so much until now you should especially even now as a 30, you realize that why the things that you worry about is when now jobs in the is not so safe anymore. A lot of people are looking for extra opportunity. As you not even survive, they just want a source of currently. Totally understand that kind of the reality of life, the job that you do in your background, and you're someone that is always very careful, and then you will make sure it's safe, it looks like the G law is kind of thing. So actually there's so many job opportunities, there's so many career out there. A lot of different companies, especially in as mentioned our industry, in our marketing. What made you say this will be the one that I want to go for?
Yeah, the first thing I saw was actually it was very low risk. So I'm very grateful to my business introducer, Mervin, who actually shared with me this business platform and also supported me and my team in the business. I think key thing is when he shared with me, Ajay, I see the opportunity. Wow, I never thought the new skin is so big. I never thought that the size is so advanced. So what really propelled me was that this business makes sense to me. It's a perfect fit, especially for us as a working class, because I cannot forego my job just to start a business, with huge capital involvement. So this business makes sense because it doesn't involve high capital. I can still maintain my job at the moment, right? At that moment to really at least have another source of income. And it's low risk, and most importantly, I think I saw the science behind the anti-aging science behind it, backed by a lot of patents and papers, and also the innovative products that also help myself get healthier, get younger, and then that's why I believe that it has proven results. And of course, lastly is also the compensation plan. For me, all my years I'm getting a salary from someone. I've never done business before. I don't know how hard it is to do a business, but I've seen many friends struggle. I've seen many friends fail in their business and all that. So I am very skeptical. I'm very scared and worried, what this business will mean. So after understanding more about the platform, the compensation plan is very powerful because of the compounding effect. And of course, this is a business that takes effort. It takes years to build the business. That nothing happened overnight. So it's not like a get rich scheme where I can get income fast. Right? So I believe that for anything that is good, we still have to work hard, put in effort for it. Yeah. So that was what attracted me to this business in terms of the content. And also the second thing is besides just new skin as a platform, the team that surrounds it, the business is also very important, who we work with.
So like company background, that made me feel like actually this business can do, and of course like I was super into, so my parents has been in this business. Yeah, I could see the difference, especially from a traditional business, and then they switch over here. It's really not just monetarily; it's also the time. I think that's the most important thing as well. When I came into this business, I just saw like this business is like, New York Stock Exchange helping money. Then it's for me at the multiple words. I can have an opportunity to run a global business without like have to be super Chinese background and everything, So to me, it's like, wow, such a privilege for us to have this chance to be part of this business. The very exciting thing is you're going to Amsterdam tomorrow. Yes. When are you going? Yeah, I'm flying on 29th of April. So soon, coming soon. Yes. Congratulations. Yeah. And I hear from you your journey. I felt like when you first heard that our next incentive trip is in Amsterdam. How you feel beginning of the year, and then after qualifying and information, like local news for you. Congratulations, you're confirmed going to Amsterdam. How was that feeling for you? And did you have any doubt at the start?
I think I'm very grateful for the company, in terms of the incentive trips and all that to validate our success. So for myself, when I started 2024, I have also no idea whether I can achieve it because of my demanding work schedule at that point in time. So like struggling and how I'm not sure how to do it. But I think because of the team support, the company support, and also more intentional by tracking properly what I do, they push it through in terms of my determination, hard work. I do more and be more consistent. So more discipline is required actually. Yeah, and then of course belief. I think the belief is very important. A lot of times during the course of the journey, I mean, those certain believe in myself, when I can still do this, whether my team is there and things like that. But throughout this whole fighting for this Amsterdam trip, it makes me realize that it can be done with intention, with planning, with really putting your goals up front and breaking down the goals into smaller pieces. A lot of times, sometimes the goal looks too big. It looks very scary, how to do it, but then we break it down and then month by month we check properly and then see where's the shortfall, how to cover and how to catch up and things like that. So I think that helps. So when we receive the email and the notification from our company, hey, you qualify for the success check, I was very happy because it proves like, the validation of all my effort. That past year what I did, company actually appreciate and I actually managed to qualify for the trip itself. So traveling, we always travel, right? Most of us always travel. In my course of my job also I travel a lot. But the thing is, this trip makes it very meaningful because it's something that I work hard. I achieve the qualification per se. It's not like, I send you abroad. I send you to this work, do this. So it's a very different feeling, right? So this is how I really feel. And then of course, I'm very thankful and very grateful and I really want to bring more people, in my team to really go together for the success.
About like breaking it to bite size. I think sometimes when the goal is too big, right, it can be very overwhelming. And then how you like break it down. And I also like the fact you talk about the discipline. It's like you knew like actually I don't even know my time cannot my work so like crazy hectic, but yet you tell yourself like I'm gonna put in the effort and I'm gonna sacrifice, I'm gonna take out the time in the end, and this is the result because you took the time to really focus and build your business. So I think that's really something very admirable. Very, very, very excited and inspired by your sharing as well from here. And then of course I know like you did this and like you went through all these things and then being in Singapore, as we know how Globalstars started in Malaysia. So how does it feel for you having a support in the team, and how you feel so far being like Team Globalstars?
In this business, I don't feel alone. It's very interesting, even in corporate environment, I feel alone. I think, but in this business, it's really that the Globalstars has a very good team culture, and of course, it's a very uplifting culture, and everyone is positive. Everyone has a goal and a dream to work towards too. So although we come from different backgrounds, but there's a lot that we can learn from each other and build together this business. So I feel that this environment and this community really uplift me, supported me, and also I'm also able to contribute, to the team in terms of what I do, in terms of giving back to the team to support and things like that. So I think it's a very good environment. So in anything that we do, right, the environment we're in is very important. That's what I feel. Okay, so with Team Globalstars, we have proper systems, we have proper culture, ethics, and then a lot of young leaders that not even younger than me, but they are so successful, younger than me, and then they're so competent in what they do. So for myself, although I work for so long in my career, right, I'm also very introvert. I take time for me to warm up to people, to talk to people. So I never thought that I can do this business, honestly. I don't like to talk to people. I don't like to do this and do that. Yeah, I always have I always have a lot of limiting belief on myself. So throughout this course of the journey, the team actually a lot of soft skills that I learned that I can't pick up outside. Okay, and then with all the friends and the new friends that we meet in this business and customers that we help along the way, our business partners that we grow with together, all their story inspire me. Okay, that's how I learn from each other. So it's a constant growth, which I think is very hard to find outside because there's a lot of personal growth and also in terms of mindset. So that I used to be very negative thinking, always complaining. Actually now, everything is possible. Everything, maybe there's a way around it. And be more optimistic in how we handle our day-to-day and our life as well. So I think that's very important. And most importantly, we have a platform. I have the means to live a more purposeful life and also help other people with what I do. So I think that's very, very meaningful to me at this stage in my life, and also for the many years to come. I think that's very important.
We actually were very introvert. Hey, you're doing this video.
Yes. It took us very long to come up with this.
Yeah, I remember like I approached Jenny and said, hey, congratulations for your incident, for education. We want to do a video recording with you. And then she's like, I'm very shy, very shy. And here we are. So I think that's the beauty of the business. Is like, because of this opportunity, right, we get to do so many things that normally we would say straight no. And then we even think about it at all. Experience a lot of different part of things that we never imagine like this. Yeah. So theory is like really true. Like, man, I think like you mentioned the stories that the testimonials in the team. For me, it was the same as well because when I came into business, I also very scared. We can do or not everything, but with like everyone's energy, they share like everything's so possible. As really, I feel like the environment and energy is so important. And then that made me also feel like, gosh, more maybe actually I have time more or something. And that really gave me the confidence to go like, okay, gonna give it a shot. Or like I said yes to the opportunity as well. So I really think that's just such a good support from there, especially also media background. And so when I do, it's like, suddenly run business with no idea, but the system, right, everything, training, we just like cover for us. Yeah, try it's really help us a lot. Definitely, yeah.
So I think for anyone like who are similar background, I think like most of us, you've worked in the corporate world for so long and feeling very stuck, very stagnant, or you're not sure what to do and uncertain about the future, right? These days a lot of AI coming out, a lot of the retrenchment news that we hear, a lot of uncertainty in the world. So these are things that we have to start thinking. We can't wait for things to happen. So I would say that don't let fear keep us from exploring new opportunities. A lot of times we don't dare to take a single step out because of fear, because of this, because of that. When the thing don't even happen, right? So we really have to don't let the fear stop us and be open to changes, open to ideas and opportunities, because what we have today and in the past is all different. So have to really do something about it. So I think in terms of life, it's also too short to settle for just something that's not fulfilling, not giving you the meaningful life or the purposeful life that you long for, right? So I feel that when there's alternative out there, I think be open to it. At least listen, give yourself a chance to understand more about it. That was the first step, right? Then, and of course, building a second source of income in Singapore is also very important. And regardless of where you are, you have second source, the source of income, I think it's much better than just being stuck with one single source of income with inflation. So yeah, and I think also the other thing is in terms of depending on where you are at, building a sustainable career is important. In New Skin, in this platform, you don't have to just quit your job just to do. You can still maintain your job and income first and work on this as a second source of income. And most importantly is also thinking further back in your later life when you retire. what do you really want to do? We do not want to sit there and do nothing. So this business gives us a environment again, another platform for us to always meet people, not just in locally, but also globally. You have business partners globally, we travel together. So what kind of retirement life do you want to have? Okay, so it's not very far actually. Okay, everyone, you can retire young, you can retire old, doesn't matter. But retirement to me doesn't mean just doing nothing. So it has to be something meaningful that you can continue with. Yeah, if you work on a job like what I did in the job, I can never have that kind of retirement. Most importantly, after, and I mean, essentially at 65, 62, they say bye-bye to you with a letter. That's all, right? So this business is different. We can decide when we want to stop. We can decide when we feel enough. We can still enjoy this business on a very, very relaxed mode as we get, as we build the business over time. Yeah. So and then don't let your first step, the fear of taking the first step, don't let the fear of having to change a little bit, make us hold us back in that way. Okay, so I mean, our life doesn't get better by chance. It really get better by change. So instead of just confining to a small pond, why not we just not reach out and then jump across to a bigger pond, a bigger environment where maybe we can do better. Maybe we have we can expand ourselves. Yeah.
A lot of it is the overthinking and you just like eat it up. And then we missed out a lot of opportunity in life. And I feel it's very important, like how you share about it's actually just taking the leap of faith. It sounds very easy because we get people say, oh, you guys share you have, but it's honestly, for me, I think like just now we mentioned about having the team support as well. When you're in this business, your friend who like introduce you to this business that is the first person is gonna guide you through. And it will be that support that you have to be able to have the confidence to actually move forward. Yeah. I think also the fact that, you do this business, it's like everything switch very faster. If you go step by step and start from where we are and then we turn from I think for me the most important thing is at least you say yes to it. Yes. And then you figure out the rest with and then to just like because you're very scared, think a lot of things, and then you will start everything. And then 20 years down the road, good God, nothing. Yeah, I think the willingness to learn, to adapt, and then willing to be very open to grow, I think that's very important. And I really appreciate Danny's time. And, because we guys enjoy this sharing today we have, feel free to comment. And of course, if you guys want a round two with Jenny, we will get back soon in the future. Sure. Introvert. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody. Bye.